Hello everyone, you're welcome back to the movie review with Victoria. This is Rveiew Media. Subscribe to this channel in order to get notified every time we upload a new video. Today's movie review will be talking about The Ignition. The Ignition is a Mount Zion Films production released in 2016. The movie duration is about 1 hour, 19 minutes and 58 seconds. Our first contact is with Shola, played by Damilola Bamiloye, whom we later discovered has a date scheduled with Ngozi. Ngozi was played by Chioma Chukwulotam. There is Ngozi, who is obviously in love with Shola, and you will wonder why she still hasn't accepted Shola's offer 4 months down the line, not even after the rema that Shola shared with her.
No, please read verse 8.
Enjoy life with your wife, whom you love,
My God.
all the days of your meaningless life.
Hold on. It's okay, hold on. That's okay. The former part is what I need.
Ngozi is also seen as someone who is patient and supportive, shows in how she did everything possible in making Shola's car work. Some other lady will have simply taken the cab offer, which is reasonable enough. Ngozi is just someone with a good heart, but why is she stalling brother Shola? We will get there soon. Wilson and Alfred. Wilson is married, while Alfred is an old bachelor who is scared of getting married. They are both Shola's friends and colleagues. Wilson apparently cheated on his wife, and in his words, after being caught, his wife was smiling at him. Not knowing his wife had set his house on fire, they both settled for divorce. Here comes Sophia, another colleague who checks on the three of them. Shola's friends are trying to pitch her to Shola. Then we find out Ngozi is epileptic.
Sandra.
He claims he loves her irrespective and is ready to go all the way with her. Ngozi finally confesses that she loves Shola and has gotten an answer, but her condition was preventing her answer because she did not want him to carry her burden. Shola is sure that the condition is not permanent. She accepted the proposal and off they went to her village to see her family and of course the bride price list. He was warmly welcomed as Ngozi's brothers carried him like royalty into the palace, and then he faced the panel of judges and the legendary photo album that turns out to be a bride price album.
Thank you, Daddy. I love photo albums.
It was a full album, a combination of different bride price lists from Ngozi's family and extended family. Shola was already in another realm, thank God for Ngozi's mom who came to his rescue. The list could make a strong man cold. Then it turns out Ngozi's father was just testing him. Ngozi's family turns out to be as good-hearted as Ngozi. She got a kind heart from her family. Because when his car decided to embarrass his local government, Ngozi's family were willing to help out with joy. The honeymoon phase of the relationship seems to have ended. Challenges have started springing up. Ngozi is getting more seizures than ever. Shola, who is supposed to be the comforter, turns out to be the comfortee. Shola's conviction is no longer convinced. He is now scared of starting the journey with her. His pastor tried to encourage him with his own story. He told him to look away from the storm and turn to Jesus, who gave him the conviction. And then at Wilson's daughter's birthday party, the seizure came again, and that was the last straw that broke the camel's back. His friends wouldn't have it, especially because of the little girl who saw it all. Ngozi's case is getting worse. Her employer doesn't want an epileptic as a teacher in the school. She was sacked. Shola was unreachable, obviously avoiding her. His eyes are now on Sophia, thanks to the seed his friends planted in his heart. He broke up with her and moved on to the next. Ngozi exhibited so much faith in her words. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know who holds my future, and I'm holding on to him.
I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know who holds my future, and I'm holding on to him. I'm holding on to him. I'm holding on to him.
I'm sorry.
Shola!
Shola wouldn't listen to anyone, including his pastor. Now with Sophia in the picture, Sophia is a sophisticated and classy babe, not the kind of girl to help any man push his faulty car. Shola is gradually slipping away, little lights here and there. Sophia won't even ride in his car. She has her own ride. Right after boasting to Sophia about how his car is not faulty, it broke down. Here is Shola struggling with the car while Sophia cared less. Yet, he still wanted her. He got the date he wanted. He then came with another Rema again, convincingly. Uncle had a dream, a deep one. Sophia, as a sharp girl, did not even spend 5 minutes before she gave him a yes with chicken in her mouth. It was at that moment that reality started dawning on him. He confided in Alfred. From all indications, he is confused. Funnily enough, Sophia and Alfred are church members. He got a bombshell of his life. Sophia has been married twice. He lied to his friends about what transpired between him and Sophia when he confronted her.
Last found a God-fearing man, but now I know that you're only moved by greed and lust.
Sophie, why are you talking like this?
Shola, get out of my house.
Then she even knelt down and said, Shola, I'm sorry. Shola, I'm sorry.
Sophia, what do you want me to do? Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm begging you now. I'm telling you. I'm sorry.
At a point, she even held my hand and said, Shola, come. Let's talk about it. I'm sorry.
Just, we can talk about this, okay? Don't lock me out of your house.
I said, Sophia, look, there is nothing.
To talk about. As far as this matter is concerned, I am done.
After which, I walked out of her house.
You're walking out of your
Get
house.
out of my house. Get 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 out of my house.
And I slammed the door.
While still on heat, Wilson's friend walked in on them. Turned out he's the CEO's son who is due to take over from his father the following year. Shola sees Ngozi's picture set as Daniel's wallpaper. She's now Daniel's fiancé. Daniel even desired to meet the foolish man who dumped her, not knowing the man was sitting right in front of him. He said Ngozi is completely free from the epilepsy, and again, Shola needed water.
Water.
Are you alright?
Water.
Wait, Shola. Wait. I'll get you water. I'll get you water.
Please.
Water.
Is he alright?
Just water.
I trust you enough, God.
It was too late for Shola. He returned to God in prayer, but Ngozi was gone. His friends came again to plant a seed in his heart, but now he knows better. Moral lessons. Never listen to the voice of men, only listen to the voice of God. If you have a conviction, it doesn't excuse challenges. The devil does not like a godly junior. He would always want to attack, but keep standing on the promises of God. Evil communication corrupts good manners. Ngozi appears in the closing scene again to help Shola push his rickety car, but unfortunately, she won't be going with him in his car. Acting in the lead roles are Damilola Magbamiloye as Shola, Chioma Chukwulotam as Ngozi, Richard Omidiwura as Wilson, Damola Shalako as Alfred, Sharon Adepoju as Sophia. The movie was written and produced by Damilola Magbamiloye, music by Joshua Magbamiloye, directed by Joseph Yemi Adepoju. Thank you for joining us today. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye.